यो क्यामेराको स्क्रिन अलिकति यस्तो बाङ्गो भएर कहाँ हेरौँ जस्तो हुने रहेछ। बाई द वे, दिस इज अ न्यू क्यामेरा that I bought. It's supposed to be a better camera, so if you can tell the difference, please let me know. But hey guys, welcome to Road to Thai Nationals. मलाई अलिअलि रुगाखोकी लागिरहेछ, कोरोना होइन. I had it tested. I'll talk more about it in a while. But Road to Thai Nationals again. Last year मैले पुरै document गरेको थिएँ. I think from about 18 weeks out, all the way into the competition where I placed second in a very competitive 93 kilo weight class. This year I have moved up a weight class to 105. I really have to focus on my diet to get that weight up. I'm about 101, 101.5 kilos at the moment, but this year is my redemption year. Last year सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ ल नेक्स्ट इयर त म जसरी पनि जित्छु जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो, but when you're in the trenches, like त्यति progress भए जस्तो नलाग्दाखेरि अथवा when you look at the numbers those guys are putting up right now, it's again another very competitive competition. So obviously, like always, I'm gonna put my best foot forward, do everything that I can during this meet prep, and hopefully try to win, which obviously should be the goal leading into any competition. But that's the goal, and yeah, let's get started. So मैले 8-10 दिन break लिएको थिएँ. I was traveling to the east of Nepal, shot some really cool videos on समय. अनि त्यो अस्ति नै टेस्टिङको भिडियो हेर्नु भएको छैन भने हेर्नु होला. We had a lot of fun doing that test. Strength numbers have gone up, especially in the bench press, which is मेरो weakest lift, and squats is my strongest lift. So त्यसमा पनि राम्रो भएको छ. Deadliftमा चाहिँ so नै भनौँ, I haven't made much progress, and this year overall has just been slightly stressful. I don't know, like मलाई directly stressful नभए पनि I moved back to Nepal अनि just doing a bunch of other things as well. Trainingमा बिचतिर चाहिँ it felt like I was losing some focus, and I took more breaks this year in training more than any other time I have taken since I started training. So not the best year in terms of training, but अब चाहिँ gonna do everything that I can, try to bring home the gold. And yeah, training begins. So अस्ति Monday when I came back from उता सबै कुराबाट and back to training, I was feeling a bit sick, अलिकति रुगाखोकी लागिरहेको थियो. कोभिड टेस्ट गर्यो, tested negative, so the season change and fatigue, all that stuff भएर भएको हुन सक्छ. And I was on the verge of not working out, तर starting नै यस्तो भयो भने त फेरि कस्तो हुन्छ जस्तो लागेर I came into the gym, showed up, did some work. 3 sets of 12 थियो. Squatsमा normally I think ideally I would have done about 160, 165 because next week line progress गर्नु पर्यो, and 12 reps is like a lot of reps. So I just did 140 ले. Still feeling it. Today is Wednesday, 2 days, 1 day after that training session. Bench press थियो again, 3 sets of 12, RPE 6 to 7 भनौँ न. अनि ideally I think would have been good if I did about 90 kilos अहिलेको strength हेरेर and leaving some room for progress, but I ended up with 100 just 82.5 kilos. कस्तो fatigue नै feel भइरहेको थियो कि bench press गर्दा पनि. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ deadlift थियो. Deadliftमा चाहिँ 3 sets of 8. Ideally I could have done like at least 185, 190, leaving a lot of left in the tank, but cardiovascularly I was out that day भनौँ न, केही energy नै थिएन. But I just went through the movement because deadlift अहिलेको लागि frequency is just one time a week. So 3 sets of 8 with 140 kilos on deadlifts. त्यसपछि did some rehab work, and to be honest the workout गरेपछि I'm starting to feel better. Today is Wednesday. Front squatहरू छ. I will take you guys through that workout after the workout is done because I don't know अहिले कस्तो हुन्छ. I feel alright, but let's see how that goes, and I will see you in a while. Alright, so starting where I left off earlier, just done with my workout and I'm extremely tired, lethargic, dehydrated, fatigued. Ruga लागेर हो कि work capacity has gone to shit, I don't know exactly, but what matters is that I put in the work, what I needed to do today. I feel good in terms of my pump and in terms of the body pump and how I feel mentally. So started off with 3 sets of 5 of front squats. यसमा चाहिँ 5 seconds eccentric थियो, 0 pause, and then just stand back up as fast as I can. Last mesocycle I ended up with I think 4 sets of 5, 4 sets of 6 with 145 kilos. So त्यो कम्पेरिजनमा चाहिँ आज I did extremely light, but त्यो last mesocycle I built from 4 sets of 6, 3 sets of 8 from 100 kilos. So starting off a meso हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ this is progress and I'm not feeling the best today. So I would take that and then यो mesoma I'm gonna surpass what I did the last mesocycle, which is gonna be a PR and progress, and little progress at this point is happiness. त्यसपछि had bench press 4 sets of 9 and मेरो chest र triceps चाहिँ अलिकति फ्राइडे थियो अस्ति नै 4 sets of 12, 3 sets of 12 with 82.5 kilos. यति कम्ती वेट हो बट 12 reps नगरेको धेरै भएको कारणले चाहिँ सोर भयो. And today I did just 90 kilos, still very light to be honest, and it feels really comfortable, and like as I started doing more sets, it started to get better. So what you're seeing is the first set. This is the rustiest set that I did, and then fourth set was the best set. So next week ma chai alikati धेरै नै progress गर्छु, and wrapped up the training with some pendlay rows. Pendlay rows pani starting out very light, 90 kilos. थोरै body English छ because this is not a strict pendlay row, and my deadlift frequency is also low, so halka trying to overload the muscles bhanum na. So there's some body English, but I will try and maintain the same amount of body English your video go through, and keep going up from there. So pendlay row ma I think later down the block I will go up to maybe 120 115 120 with this much amount of body English is what I could be, what I should be able to do. And yeah, that's basically everything for today. Short workout, took about an hour and half, 90 minutes jati लाग्यो मलाई. I rested long in between sets, but yeah, moving on to Friday, I have another squat, bench press अनि pull-ups day. I will catch up with you guys then. अनि मेरो यो meet prep को goals will I will discuss about at the end of the video Saturday ko workout पछि, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in 1 second, but on Friday. Alright, so Friday ko workout was the day that I started to feel much better, much recovered. So this day I had a squat and bench press session followed by some weighted pull-ups. So squat ma I started off with 3 sets of 8 at 170 kilos. I think still a bit conservative, but considering how the earlier weeks was, I didn't want to, reintroduce a weight that is very foreign to me, since I haven't squatted a lot of weight in about 2 weeks. So considering that, it felt alright. राम्रो feel भयो, 3 sets of 8 at 170 kilos, and moving forward next week बाट चाहिँ अलिकति I'll start to push more weight, make it more interesting for me and feel more accomplished, because 170 हरु गर्दा चाहिँ अलिकति एकदमै लाइट गरे जस्तो लाग्ने रहेछ के. But yeah, ठिकै छ, still some room left in the tank. अनि त्यसपछि I had bench press चाहिँ since Friday र Saturday दुईटै दिनमै bench press छ, and Saturday was going to be a long day, so I think I did 100 kilos lay, 5 sets of 6 reps, which is nowhere near what I can do, but for this day, considering so many things, so many other aspects, it felt alright, and just did 5 sets of 6 with 100 kilos. So next week, and to talk about Saturday's workout, Saturday चाहिँ मैले अलिकति workout skip गरेँ because my boys Aditya, Funsok, Ojas अनि मोहित दाइ were doing a heavy SBD session, अनि तीनजनाको चाहिँ mock meet जस्तो पनि थियो. अनि मैले I was working out with them. I did some bench press, 3 sets of 6 with 102.5 kilos. मेरो plan 105 थियो, but the boys were warming up with 102, so I decided 102 नै ठिकै छ भनेर. So I just did 102 ले warm up with those guys, finish that. त्यसपछि खासमा हुनुपर्ने चाहिँ Bulgarian split squats थियो, but I decided to skip the workout first because I was wearing jeans. मैले pant त बोकेको थिएँ, but the environment नै कस्तो थियो workout गर्नुलाई, not favorable unless you were maxing out. अनि Bulgarian split squat ले चाहिँ एकदमै नै sore हुन्छ क्या, so I'm just leaving it for next week. I think Bulgarian split squat ले मलाई मेरो different techniques छ क्या अलिकति split squat गर्ने. Every single time I do it, I'm like super sore. Also the reason could be I'm like super high twitch. मेरो legs मा muscle छिट्टो नै build हुन्छ compared to my upper body, so I get exceptionally sore. So I decided not to do it on this particular day. Next week, gonna punish myself, push really hard on those exercises as well. This was inclined bench still, which obviously I did. I think inclined dumbbell bench press is मेरो favorite bodybuilding exercise ever. And like program my train that was something that I did every single day, every single chest day, and first exercise. But I think 34 kgs like got but to be honest, it was really light. My 40 kgs len except gare, and surprisingly, my strength numbers are really high. My home gym ma dumbbellहरु आउँछ, एकदमै heavy dumbbellहरु आउँछ. So त्यो बेलासम्म hopefully these exercises remain in my program because I'm really pumped to do more weight than 40 because predominantly Nepalma there is a gym around 40 सम्म मात्रै हुन्छ. And the time that I started to get really strong, my bodybuilding exercises एकदमै drop गरे, but right now since I have to build a lot of muscle, reintroduce गरिरहेको. So really excited that my dumbbells are gonna come soon, hopefully by the end of the year. And yeah, that's basically it. त्यसपछि GHR गर्नु थियो, which again I didn't do because I didn't want to be super duper sore. And today is Monday, start of another week. Start गर्छु exercise. This is my room. You've probably never seen my room, but आज light यस्तो राम्रो आइरहेछ के. So I decided to come here, use the light while it's there. ठ्याक्क sunset हुन लाग्छ यहाँबाट देख्छ. Can you see it? Yeah, sunset हुन लागेछ. And I decided to use the good lighting for today and shoot in my room itself. Exposure. And yeah, that's the end. And that's the end of my intro week. साँच्चै नै intro week जस्तै भयो, and most of the time many lifters, many athletes fail to showcase regular folks that just the introduction phases हुन्छ. There are times when you feel like you're not as strong, अनि social media ले चाहिँ एउटा different खालको expectation राखिदिन्छ के lifters that we always have to push really hard, जहिले पनि hardcore RPE 10 यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ, and most lifters are popular because of those reasons. But for me, I don't want to be popular for the wrong reasons, and that's my ethics, at least in terms of powerlifting and fitness. I want to really show the journey and what it takes, and I'm not always motivated. I'm not always like focused as to like, oh, I have to max out halinchu. There are days that I skip some workouts. There are days that I feel like not dieting. There are days that I like so many things happen in life, and सबै कुरा राख्नुपर्छ भनेर चाहिँ this is the reason that I'm showing days that I'm even squatting 140 kilos. Like people would never even think that I ever squat 140 because social media posts it's always like, oh, 220 for 4 reps, but everything, all of this is just a part of the bigger picture. हुन्छ नि रुगा खोकी लाग्दा बिरामी हुँदाखेरि पनि just trying to show up to the gym, do some really good work at the gym. This is what I want to show, and that's the reason I'm doing all this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. मेरो goalsहरु, I'm not still mind my एकदमै clear छैन कि what I should put my goals, because I want them to be realistic at the same time challenging, and right now I don't know where I stand. So goals for another video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you get to the gym, be better, something, I know, in terms of fitness or anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with my training update.